All right, guys, we are going to be reacting to 10 weird facts about the United Kingdom. Okay, let's jump in.
10 weird facts about the UK. Weights and measures. Depending on where you grew up, in school you learned about either the imperial or metric form of measurement. While there's the occasional overlap in methods in our daily lives, in the UK, it appears that both methods are found literally everywhere. In the store, drinks on the same shelf can be found in pints and liters. Gasoline is sold by the liter, but consumption of it is measured by the gallon. Food at the store, recipes for cooking, and measurements for various sports are all over the place. Word pronunciation. Okay, it is true. Much of the world got its language from the British. That said, while we are sure they can make fun of the way we say certain words, the UK also has some pretty weird ways of saying everyday words.
Okay.
Name like Leicester and Worcestershire can cause tourist problems because they aren't pronounced anything like how they look.
Whoa, what? The names like
Leicester and Worcestershire.
Leicester, what?
Also has some pretty weird ways of saying everyday words. Name like Leicester and Worcestershire.
Leicester.
Can cause tourist problems.
How do you say the other one?
Everyday words. Name like Leicester and Worcestershire can cause tourist problems because they aren't pronounced anything like how they look.
Wow.
Other words can be just as weird. For example, vitamins is pronounced vitamins,
Privacy
privacy is pronounced privacy, and garage is pronounced garage. Ugh, Marmite. We couldn't have a discussion about the weird things of the UK without bringing up Marmite. This food is a dark paste made from yeast extract, which people either love or hate.
From yeast? From what? From where?
This food is a dark paste made from yeast extract, which people either love or hate. Created in the 19th century, versions of this bread can be found throughout the world, but the original can still be found in the UK, where people spread it on crackers.
Isn't that the one that they use in Australia? That black paste? That they usually just eat it, taking like a small spoon and putting it in their mouth?
Toast, or even mix it with hot water. Most people new to this spread can't get past the fact that it looks like brown glue and smells bad. There are even videos people have posted of friends challenging each other to eat this very British spread. Geordie Shore. If you ever thought the show Jersey Shore was weird, then you have to watch the British version, Geordie Shore. This program focuses on a group of people from the Newcastle area of northern England with their very ridiculous storylines. Viewers spend most of the time watching the cast date each other, stab each other in the back, and make up only to repeat the process over and over.
Yeah, those are a bunch of cats and Kevin from sales. Bro, this is so early 2000, man. This is crazy.
Awful faked hands, overly tight clothing, and questionable hairstyles prove that this has to be a classic Jersey Shore spin-off. We're just not sure if foreigners will be able to understand what the cast is actually saying thanks to their thick Geordie accents. Since we're on the topic of Geordie accents, why not mention the fact that the UK is full of many weird sounding accents? It's like every region of the UK has a completely distinct accent. A confusing greeting. Around the world, there are a number of ways people greet one another. We're used to such greetings as hello or hi. In the UK, more than one foreigner has been thrown off when a local greets them saying, "You alright?" To a North American, when someone asks that, we immediately think that we either...
Yeah, we immediately think like, what do you mean, am I right? I guess I'm okay. Well, what's the problem? What's your problem, man? You alright? Yes, I'm okay. Why are you asking?
look sick or have been acting improperly. In fact, in the UK, "You alright?" is just their way of asking, "How are you?" But it has no doubt led to some uncomfortable moments for both tourists and visitors.
Okay.
Strange laws. It's just common sense that when you travel to a foreign country, you learn their laws. Head to the UK and you are sure to find a few laws created many years ago that'll make you take notice. For instance, it's illegal to wear a suit of armor into the House of Parliament. Once inside Parliament, it's also illegal to die. If you're heading...
It's also illegal to die. What? It's also illegal to die.
on down to the seaside, be sure not to harm any whales, dolphins, or sturgeon, as every one of those creatures within 3 miles of the shore belongs to the Queen. 2 taps for water. When asked about what weird things stood out in the UK, Reddit users were very vocal about the fact that many places use 2 separate taps. Travelers note that one tap supplies boiling hot water while the other is ice cold. This can make washing your hands a bit challenging and uncomfortable. More than one traveler has complained about having to wash their hands in ice cold water because there is no single faucet, as it is so common in North America. We figure the people of the UK either lack nerve endings in their hands, or they are just a tougher breed of people. Drinking age. On the surface, the drinking laws in the UK sound fairly similar to those in North America. Across the Atlantic, the drinking age is 18. That sounds pretty good to a lot of the kids in North America. However, go to a licensed establishment when you're 16 or 17, and you can also drink, as long as you are there with an adult and the drink is
Oh, as an adult, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you're an adult and you're with some of these kids and they're under your supervision, and as long as if something happens to the kid, it's your problem. I think that's fine.
served with your meal. In your own house or any other private establishment, the drinking age drops dramatically, and anyone over 5 years of age can legally drink alcohol. Sandwiches. Who doesn't love sandwiches? Yes, it is generally agreed that we have the British to thank for our tasty creation, and specifically John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich. Of course, adding their own weird twist to the sandwich, travelers to the UK may stumble across a sandwich known as the Chip Buddy. What is this? The Chip
What
Buddy
is
involves cramming
that?
French fries between 2 slices of bread and adding condiments of your choosing. Definitely not a low-carb option. The Chip
You know
Buddy is
what?
weird.
Hey, hold up. There's a lot of people that I know that they do eat their French fries like this. They actually open up their sandwich, put the French fries on top of the ham or whatever they have, the lettuce and tomatoes, the toppings, right? Put the bread back on the sandwich and they eat it like that. They put ketchup, of course. They put ketchup, put the topping, the bread, and they just eat it like that. So it's not crazy. The first time that I saw it was in Puerto Rico back in like 2009. One of my friends, he was a keyboard player, great keyboard player, very nice guy. All of a sudden, we're eating a Burger King. One of those things when I used to eat fast food. All of a sudden, he just ordered like a regular Whopper with some French fries. So we sit down. He just grabbed his food, sit down, and we're talking. We're chatting. All of a sudden, I noticed that he just grabbed his burger and take the bread or the bun out of the burger. And then he started lining up the French fries on top of the toppings of the burger. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? I say, oh, this is the way I eat my French fries. All of a sudden, he just open the ketchup, start spreading the ketchup to the burger, and put the bun back on the burger. And he ate it like that. I'm like, man, that's certainly doesn't look like a bad idea. Happens to be a lot of folks, they do that. They like to eat their burgers or their sandwich with their French fries inside in it.
But also sounds really delicious.
So
We hope you found some of these things about the UK just plain weird. Here's some other videos that we think you might like, and don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks.
I guess they're not that weird. I think some of them are weird. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the law that you're not allowed to die inside Parliament or whatever they call it. That's certainly weird because you cannot control if you have a heart attack inside the House of Commons. You have no control of that. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think, guys. We'll see you next one. I'm out.